All right, animated GIFs part 2. I'm going to try to simplify this. I realize this is there's some complicated steps involved because you're going to work between two programs, but it is pretty simple. You're basically taking an image and then saving that image as part 1 of an animation, and then a second image where you put text or add some other images, and then you switch back and forth between those pictures and you get some animated motion. Okay, so and if you look in my, I'll just show you my agenda from yesterday just as a reminder. It looked like, well, here's one right here. Oh, really? You don't say. So that's 3 pictures. 1, 2, 3. That's basically 3 images, and then they're being combined in another program that can export as a GIF, which is an animated picture file. Okay, so what we're going to do is, so I'm going to make this animated cat GIF. I really like this picture right here. It's on Board Pandas, and I just typed in smiling cat, and this was the picture I found. It may not be here the next time you do this video, but anyway, I'm going to just right-click and copy image. So I'm using my right mouse button. I'm on a PC here, copy image, and I'm going to go to Paint.net, and I'm going to Control V or Edit, Paste. See, the shortcut is Control V. And then when it comes in, the first thing I'm going to do is, if it asks me to expand the canvas, I'll say Expand Canvas. If it doesn't, I'm going to click this button right here, which is Crop to Selection. Okay? Crop to Selection. That fits the whole picture. So there's my first one. There's my first picture for my animated GIF. So I'm going to save this file, Save As, and I'm just going to call this, I'm going to call it Cat1, Cat1. And I'm going to make sure to save it. It can be a PNG or a JPEG. I'm gonna save it as a JPEG. Okay, I'm gonna call it Cat1. There we go. There's my first picture, and say OK. And now I'm gonna do my picture number 2, which is going to be a new layer. So I'm gonna make a new layer, and you can't see that. Hold on. Oh, maybe you can. I don't know. All right. So new layer, and I'm gonna just make this my text layer. I'm gonna just stay in the habit of naming my layers, and I'm gonna click, and it's selected now. I'm gonna put I've got a secret. And I'm going to make that nice and big. Too big. Maybe not too big. And then I'm going to change the color. Make it a color. And by the way, see this? I can change the color and the font until I click the Enter key. I can keep doing this. There you go. So I've got a secret, and now I'm going to save it again. Control-Shift-S or File, Save As. And I'm going to save this as a JPEG again, and I'm going to call it Cat2. Cat2. And save. Okay. Flatten. All right. Now I'm going to open up Pivot. There's an icon on your desktop. If you don't have Pivot, I have a video that says how to download Pivot on my webpage. So anyway, there's Pivot Animator. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to open these two video, 2 images, and I'm going to make a thing. So in Pivot, I'm going to just delete the guy for now. We'll come back. I have a bunch of tutorials on Pivot, so you can watch those at a later date. File, load background. I'm going to load Cat1, and shoot, I forget which folder I was in. So let me find out. I think I was in period 6, Paint. There we go, Cat1. I open it, I load it. Yes, I want to set the dimensions of the animation to the image. Okay, so it's going to fill that screen up, and then I am going to hit Add Frame, and basically it's just taking a photo of the picture, and I'm going to just add it 5 or 6 times, and I'm going to go File, Load Background. I'm going to load my second background, Cat2. Open. And I'm going to add it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to hit play. There you go. And then the final step is to go File. I would suggest saving your animation just so you can find it again. So I'm going to make sure that it's in my H drive, and then you are going to save it. I'm going to just save it in here. I'll just call this cat animation. I spelled it wrong. Sorry. And then I'm going to go to, this is the way you share it. You export it. I'm going to export that animation, and I'm just going to call it cat GIF, and I'm going to click Save, and I'm going to say OK, And now I have a file that can be uploaded to any website, and it will be seen by anyone. If I go in the file, you can see I've got cat GIF, and if I click on it, it should be an animated picture. There we go, 5 minutes, and that's how you can make a basic. Now if you want more words or more things, or you want little people to appear, you add new layers and you do that with your animation.